Alright, so. Nope, that's the D&D recap. You weren't in the middle of a fight with a demonic water creature. Let's have a look.
That sounds just about right.
Alright, so here's what I've got. Akio and Milosh returned from their pizza run as Ace was pruning himself and Carol was having a paranoid chat with Kent. In the evening, an investigator showed up. He was a middle-aged man with strong features wearing a trench coat and a fedora, which he tipped. As Akio answered the door, before swiftly closing it. After some back and forth, Akio asked to see within his coat to let him in. Saw that he just had like a shitty handgun and you guys let him in. As he was negotiating terms with regards to buying evidence of Carol, and him kind of belittling the rest of you, upon learning his name was Joe actually, he made off, and Carol mentioned to you guys another bidder coming around at some point to see if she could drive the price up. As nighttime was rolling around, she was getting the shakes from not having used, and asked if someone would pick up from her dealer, Jerome. Ace and Milosh left on their moped, and did. Ace got a little extra on the side, a super stim injection, which, upon returning, realised he never had any needles. But you all nevertheless rested for the night. The next morning, the gang were awoken by an abrupt knocking. Another investigator, this time for Night City News, and further negotiations were had, driving the price up even further. Ace decided to go shopping for some needles, and encountered a man with tan skin, a salt and pepper beard, and a scar over his right eye, a preacher upon a podium, and preaching about his religion, the religion of Albakur, outside of a cybernetics parlour named the Mechanical Arms. And he was screaming basically about how it's a sin to incorporate a machine into one's body. Ace, upon basically laying eyes on this guy, challenged him and got him off his podium, as he also gathered up a small crowd to tell him to fuck off. The man did eventually leave, and swore Albakur's wrath upon you, and you continued and got your needles. As this was going on, Akio was gathering up resources in order to make a drug that would fuck someone up. He mixed it with bleach and put it into his injector attachment. Carol got a call from Night City Network informing her that negotiations were done and they weren't having further negotiations that evening. They weren't interested in evidence anymore, for whatever reason. This coupled with the new guy, Barry, taking over from Joe when he contacted you guys and sort of settled on a price. The deal unsettled you guys, and you decided to proceed cautiously moving forward as it all seemed a bit sketchy. The gang then managed to negotiate / trick Carol into paying up even more, as Akio basically smooth talked her when she was hungover from her cocaine abuse. Ace decided to call up his band for backup that night for the deal, and only little Johnny seemed interested, to which Ace said he would pay him half of his cut for the help. Milosh also called in a favour from the family in exchange for payment. They were all to meet the gang on the street as the deal was going down. The deal was to be made at midnight on Quinton Street. As you moved out, you bumped into a band named Torque heading to a gig at Bliss, and the bassist recognised Ace, and there was a back and forth and an invitation extended. As you moved on further through the streets, a window off to your left came crashing down as a female was tossed through it. Standing there were two booster gangers with pistols cocked and ready to waste her, but Akio intervened, as the white knight he is, claiming that he would pay them for a sample before they killed her. As it turned out, she was a very high-end android, almost indistinguishable from a human, although the blood was a strange blue colour, and she was suspected of being a snitch for a corporation or the police, and this was kind of the reason the booster gangers were about to blow her brains out, or her circuits out, I should say. They seemed fairly amenable to the idea that Akio would pay them for the sample, but as he used his cybernetic hand to switch out his injector, planning to hand over the money, the situation escalated, and he decided to try and inject them, but unfortunately got parried. I think you crit failed. But Ace then quickly moved around to the side and blew his leg off, basically, with his pistol. And the guy went down screaming, and he also attempted to intimidate his fellow booster ganger, but he wasn't so spooked. Kent moved up to the crippled man and blew his brains out, and the other guy fired some pot shots before running away as he was outnumbered. The gang didn't pursue, but spoke with a female android who was bleeding blue all over the ground from the glass of the window cutting into her. She told them, as Akio patched her up, she has little to no memory of before the gang took her in. She kept the fact that she was an android under wraps, but they found out before she could get more red dye for her bloodstream, leading to this mess. You asked if she had a place to go, to which she didn't, and you offered her to tag along and said it wouldn't be safe, but probably safer than here. And you handed her the dead booster ganger's handgun and continued on. Is there anything I missed of importance? Cool.
We moved the bed a bunch.
Oh yeah,
of
you guys
Yeah,
tried to
yeah.
barricade the house and because you weren't sure if someone would maybe come and try and take you guys out in your sleep, but that was a fair thing to be worried about, I suppose, given the circumstances. So, you guys, you guys have just killed these fine gentlemen, and I guess you're deciding to just move on. Yeah, you're about a good 15-minute walk away at this point from the street, and it's kind of sort of northeastward. Is there anything you'd like to do before you continue on?
Mm.
Cool. So you have
Oh yeah, I need to check if I reloaded.
yeah. Everyone, I'll give you this chance to like reload and shit. But one thing I probably should have mentioned: the android girl's name is Alaya. As you move on, 5 minutes go by, and you're probably walking at a brisk pace as to not draw more attention to yourselves, as you just had a bit of a street scuffle, which aren't exactly rare in these parts of town, but you never know, and there could be police around any corner. But so far so good. 5 minutes on, you briskly walk away from the crime scene. As you move on, you're about, now at this point, a 10-minute walk on the main street away from Quentin Street. You see a bit of a scuffle up ahead between a fair-sized group of people. The street isn't too wide, and there is a road and obviously a pathway. A voice spells out from atop a podium off to the side. A familiar man to Ace stands there with tan skin, the salt and pepper beard and the scar across his right eye, shouting down to this pretty small group of folk who, you know, as you like sort of walk closer, you see there's a line being formed across the street of individuals, probably about a dozen people, and they seem to be selectively letting people pass through. Some are stay put, and you can see there's some ruckus being sort of conjured up, I guess, and some people are trying to push through, they can't get through, and this guy's shouting at them, and you just see some people basically backing off and trying to take another route, walking towards you. As you begin to get closer, he calls out. I need to get into character for this shit because I forgot his voice. So it sounded like, "Only those who are pure of body may pass freely. Know this, that the Church of Albacor will not stand for your ignorance much longer within the city. One day we will decree from above, and Bakurian law shall be the law of this land." This is the main route for you guys to get to Quinton Street, but as you've approached, yeah, this is what's happened, and you could obviously take other routes, but it's going to take you a bit longer, and you might end up being late.
I say Akio. Oh, Akio, lad, this boy don't like his cybernetics. Might want to stab him with your thing.
Right here in front of all these people.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of people here to tell him to fuck off, so I can try that again.
Go for it. Do your thing.
And like he's just still shouting at you all like he hasn't. I don't think he's noticed you yet because you're a little bit aloof. But do you approach him? I guess. He's kind of paying more attention to the line and like sort of scrutinizing who his compatriots let by a little bit from afar.
So the line is his compatriots.
Yeah, he's got buddies and they're all religious zealots, and they're staunchly against cybernetics. It appears.
How many people are on the other side of that line that are trying to get through?
How many people are trying to get through? Like
Yeah.
3. The rest are like getting through with no trouble, and they, like basically there's 3 people who are like pissed off trying to get past. The rest are either getting past or went back the way they came to like find another way because they're just like fuck this.
Is there like something I can stand on?
The
Like
pavement. Like a what? There's
like a
cars.
car or
Yeah,
like
there's cars.
yeah, like
Stationary cars.
I want to stand on top of a stationary car.
Okay, you stand on top of the car and you hear, "Oi, mate, get the fuck off my car!" And you look down and he's just like washing.
Kill your
He's
fucking
washing the
jets.
window, and you just like stood on his car. He's
And
like, "Hey, no,
I'm
no,
like,
get the fuck off, mate!"
I'm like, shut the fuck up, mate. I'm Ice Bowie, right? I'm a rock star. I'm shooting a music video here.
He looks pissed. You could make a fast talk check with like -3.
I've other methods. There's fast talk. Was that -3? Did you say? Here we go,
like,
RNG.
Elias just like to you, Akio, like,
Oh no!
what's your friend doing?
He's doing what he does best. Don't worry
Nah,
about it.
he's like, no, get the fuck off, and he pulls out his handgun.
And I pull out my hand and I'm like, you fucking whatever, go ahead.
Oi, oi, oi.
I've seen plenty of movies, pal. I've got the fucking high ground.
Make the intimidation check. Oh, fuck.
Oh, we're gonna be late, that's for sure.
He's like, he starts counting. He's like, I'll count to fucking 5. If you're not doing, I'm blowing your face off. 1.
I'm gonna blow his face off.
You shoot him.
Alright,
Alright, roll.
Oh,
Roll to
man.
hit.
You're dead, mate.
You're point blank, so it's a 10 to hit. Alright. Oh my god. This guy is just wearing like leathers. He's not even armored or anything. It's 8 damage to.
It's going for his head anyway.
How close are we to
Like,
this?
you guys are like meters away. Like
I
meters
step
away.
back, really.
Yeah. I start walking the
You
other
start
way.
walking.
Just like awkwardly.
Alright, let me see.
I mean, this is one way to clear the fucking train.
Let me get this sheet. Fuck. Now I need a random NPC sheet. Alright, here we go. So you rolled an 8 location, right? No, 3.
No.
That's his torso.
Real
Yeah.
location.
8 damage. 1, 4, 8. Okay. So you fucking shoot him in the chest. Ah! Like bang, bang. You get 2 shots, remember?
Oh yeah. So do I roll again?
Oh. I should have done something here actually. Alright. There's a cool check that you need to do. Let me just double check this. Because this is like the first time we're getting to use it, so I kind of want to use it.
First time, boys.
Arms are sweating. Knees weak, arms are heavy. Dropped his handgun already.
Initiative.
Maybe that should be the fumble. Like, if he rolls a 1 with a fumble, he just drops his handgun. Like, oh shit.
Anyways, never mind. I can't find it in the cheat sheet, so I'm not gonna bother. But there is like a. It's not really initiative. It's like kind of intimidation, and it's whoever rolls highest gets to shoot. But Yeah, you pop him in the chest. It gets him in the right, so it's clearly like a lung shot, basically. And he fucking grabs it, and as he grabs it, he lets loose 2 bullets on you. And he's got a shitty handgun.
Wait, what about my second
Oh yeah,
shot?
go ahead, sorry. Yeah, you get a second shot. You're point blank, so 10 to hit. That's another hit. Alright, I think he's dead. So...
Man, from lung shot to leg shot. I love the
I
legs.
know I asked this before, but... Oh wait, that's a leg shot? Hit location 8. Oh yeah, so it is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's BTM though. -2. 1, so he would be here. Okay. Yeah, pop. You get him in the right part of his chest and then his leg, and he he doesn't look good. In fact, do you make death saves at the start or the end? Oh, he needs to make a stun check. I'm remembering. I'm learning. Look at this.
Oh.
He might be stunned. He's like a fairly slightly above average looking dude, quite buff-ish, quite ripped. He's stunned. He's stunned. If you want to kill him, you can make another shot. Meanwhile, you guys are just walking back the way you came. Just like slinking off.
Yeah, I mean, this guy fucking tried to shoot me.
So you just pop and then pop again. Go 2 shots.
Yeah. Sweet 7.
Okay. Wait, did he... Yeah, he saved his death save. Wait, am I counting that as the same thing? I don't know if he makes 2 individual saves, or 1. Let me just do another one. I'll make them individual. So this is a death save for the end of his turn. Before you even make the shot. Alright, he would have lived. You shot him again. Fucking hell, man. 6. Where's that leg? Yeah, left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he needs to make a save. Yeah, you guys just see Ace jump up on to a car and they just start shooting someone.
Except we don't see them.
Okay, he's
because we're walking
stunned,
away.
and then death save. He's dead. He's like lying on the floor bleeding out.
Yeah.
You just filled him full of holes. And pop. And you obviously catch the attention of like the group that were trying to get past and like the guy. And the guy just like, you see? The sinner right there. He's like, he is killing his fellow man. He has been overtaken by a machine. This is what happened. This was what will happen to you if you do not remove your cybernetics. And you can see like the people in the crowd. Well, I say crowd. The few people who can't get past, and like the people in the line. You can see they're sort of pulling for stuff like weapons, like just because they don't know what the fuck's going on. You've just came out of nowhere and started shooting someone.
And then I'm gonna put my pistol back in my pocket and whap at the guitar like I was originally gonna do.
Wait, what? You're gonna laugh at your guitar and do what, sorry?
I wanna be like, remember me, fuck boy.
Alright. They're looking at you, confused, and a lot of them are ready.
Yeah, with the beard.
A lot of them are like kind of looking at each other, and you call out to him, and he says, "Do not fear this man. He is nothing but a devil." He doesn't give a shit.
I would like to take this opportunity to walk up.
Okay, so you're approaching. The
That
rest of you
man.
are keeping your distance, right? Or are you walking away?
And be like, yes, this man is a maniac. Burn the witch. And I search for the car keys on the dead guy. Because I need the ride.
Wait. You have to search him. So you do like a search check, investigation, or whatever the equivalent is. Awareness, maybe.
Oh fuck. That's gonna take ages.
It's going to take you a few seconds anyway, but you can roll it. See how long it takes you. But
If I find...
Kent's just taking pictures of you like to incriminate you, Ace. Just like blackmail material.
I'm okay with this.
Nah. So Akio Ace, Carol is like, fucking hell. It's like, what the fuck's he hinking drawing attention to us? Oh, sorry. What's he hinking drawing attention to us, mate?
I'm like, shut the fuck up, Carl, you fucking loud.
You probably can't hear her because they're
Louder
like
than my
they
fucking
started walking
gun.
away when you started shooting that guy, and that took like 9 seconds. So like they were and like they're like fuck. Well, Carol was like fuck, and then Elias clearly like startled, like what? What the fuck? What's going on? And she's like turned into Kent and Akio, like she's turned to you guys like, what are we doing?
I mean, at least they're not shooting at you this time.
She's like, that's a fair
found
point. And Carol's like, we're gonna be fucking late, man. Fuck's sake, why is Ace also have to be a dick?
Aye, it's sweet to go, pal.
Pickpocket.
Did I find the keys?
Nope.
That's the closest thing.
You never even found his pocket, mate. Never mind his
You
key.
like lost your. You came out and your hand, your rippers disappeared out of your hand. You're like, what the fuck? Where's my rippers, dude? Nah, you don't find them.
Oh, damn it.
It wasn't even that guy's car. He was just
Meanwhile,
trying
this
to
group,
get some
this
action.
group, you know the regular people, they start like briskly walking away. They don't seem interested in getting through the line anymore, and they're kind of skirting the other side of where Ace just murdered a man. And they were like walking away, like trying to get out, and the line of people are still stood there, and they've all got their hands like, and they're wearing robes. They've got their hands in their robes, like one hand. And the guy's just standing there like pompously, like unmoving, doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
The preacher man.
I shout at him. I'm fed up with you cunt trying to tell people how to live their fucking lives. You're gonna fucking stop it or I'm gonna fucking rip your own eyes out, you bastard.
He says, careful. He says, careful what you do, friend, or Albacore's wrath will meet you sooner than you expect.
Albacore can suck my fucking dick.
Blasphemy! He calls out.
Oh, hey, my penis is not modified, right? It's all natural hair.
He looks to the line of people and like sort of nods them towards you, and they begin slowly walking, like 10 of them ish. Like,
And then I looked at you, so I'm like, you got the keys to the car, yeah?
Muffy doesn't.
No. Can you find him? He shot his fucking leg off again.
See,
So that's
go for it. There you go.
that was just gonna make a joke.
Go for it.
Make the
Not
joke.
an actual joke.
You just see Ken like ruffling through the guy's pockets, and he's like all shaking and that. Like he doesn't look like not Kent, sorry, Milosh. Okay, you guys mixed up. Milosh is just like rifling through this guy's pockets, but doesn't look like he's got the keys.
I'm like, he's a fucking dead man. Why are you being so fucking sensitive to him? Just fucking find his keys.
I'm trying really hard.
Is there a barrier in the road or something that we can't get through? Like, what is it that's actually
The
blocked?
people,
It's people.
Just
they're all
people.
in a
That's it. The road's
It's fine,
fine.
we can cut
they're
through
like
it.
from
Okay.
end to end,
Oh, crap, no.
like covering
Okay.
the road. There isn't any traffic.
I walk up to the car
Yeah.
and I just smash the window.
Okay. Psh, well.
Oh, that's my ride.
make
What are you
a-
doing?
See if you have the strength to do it. Make a melee attack roll.
Do I get a bonus for using my
You
cybernetic
sure
arm?
do.
No.
Your cybernetic arm is instead
Oh,
of
shit.
whatever your melee is. What's usually a melee attack for a person in this? I forget.
Reflex.
Yeah, you get 2d6 instead of the what would it be normally? Because the cybernetic arms can do
Wait.
is 2d6 damage.
What am I rolling? I don't
Just
understand.
make a attack roll. Do you have like a cybernetic attack on your sheet?
No.
I don't think there's such thing.
You're
It's
not
only
gonna
melee.
miss it, so you don't have to roll to hit. But just roll me 2d6 and add your. Let's see what this is. Let me get your sheet up. Fuck, dude. Let me have a look. Yeah, add your reflex. I guess. You manage with your. Oh my god. Just. Yeah, you just managed. Like, smash.
Oh my god.
Metal arm. Done it. You look in and you see
Okay.
it's unlocked.
I open the door now.
You see it's already unlocked.
Oh my god, okay. Well, I open the door and I don't pass that information on to anyone
Yeah,
else.
you can't. You still open it from the inside, so it doesn't. You're like, oh shit, it's already open. Like you go to click the lock, and it's like, oh fuck. But yeah,
And I hotwire the car.
sure. Make a basic.
What would
basic
that be?
tech. Meanwhile, they're getting closer and
Oh,
closer.
nice.
They're only like 4
Yep.
meters away at this point from the car spawn it.
As I'm hotwiring the car, I tell everyone to get in the car.
Shotgun.
Oh shit! There's like, 6, 7 of you.
We just squish together.
6 of you.
It's fine.
Okay, you like get in the car and like Carol's like, what the fuck is going on? Holy shit! And Alaya just like follows your lead and just jumps in, like comes in the car, or, like jumps in the back. She's looking really frazzled and confused. Yeah, man, that's a nice roll.
Is everyone in the car?
You just fucking like rip the wires out and just almost instantly, it takes you a couple seconds, bzzzt, and vroom vroom, you hear the engine go.
Are
Ace
we
is
all in
still
the
on
car
the
now?
bonnet. Okay, no, yours still looking for keys.
Oh my god, get in the car!
I call a shotgun already.
Is there like a spoiler or something on the back?
Yeah,
'Cause I
there
don't know
is,
if it will
there
fit in. I'm gonna like hang on to the spoiler on the back.
What?
Like I'm
You
gonna
can
like.
fit in! We're not fucking all like 200 pounds, what the fuck?
I'm getting it.
Yeah, he's like, like you see Ace is like trying to like surf the fucking car, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, Ace? Get in! And like as they're getting closer, like Ace, as you jump in, they all pull out handguns and aim at the car.
Are we
Yeah,
in
you're
there?
in. You're all in.
We're
You're
all in, right? Right. I floor it and I drive straight for the fucking priest guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you floor it. You don't have to make a driving check because it's not a hard maneuver or anything. Well, it's weird part of the song.
Can you drive in a straight line?
But yeah, you vroom, vroom, and then you drive straight forward, and they start letting loose with some bullets. And I'm gonna make a few attack rolls against the vehicle.
Oh no.
This is when it blows up. Oh, oh.
Shit. Where is it?
If only someone didn't murder someone in broad daylight, just in front of everyone.
A good thing we're at night, eh?
Got you there, mate.
Oh, in that case.
Shit, that's the wrong sheet. Fuck. That guy's got a submachine gun. Alright. Budget arms, here we go. So they all managed to, well, you drive for straight through 3 of them. So, 7 of them get to pop a shot at you, at the car. Oops, wrong thing. So, here we go. There's like a vehicle thing I can look at. Pretty sure. Oh my god. My Chrome is weird. It's like when I use Chrome. Oh my god. Everything goes slow as shit.
That's bad already.
Oh my god. Vehicles. Oh. I did not come prepared for this, I have to say. Let's see.
Always expect the unexpected.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a bit of Shilly in Cyberpunk.
Especially when you're a massive spastic and start shooting people after damaging their
This
property.
is all less great, so
Just jump on someone's car.
I told him it was for a music video.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't convince him. You didn't really
That's
convince
fine
him.
then.
good idea.
Getting fitted gear. Where's the gear? Vehicles. Aha. 115ish.
Can I fire out the window at these guys to
Yeah, you could
suppress
do
them?
it at minus.
And so
A
distract
minus
them
3
or
because whapping out your gun would be an action. But yeah, you can.
stop some of their
Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
Oh hell yeah.
you can.
What this
Doing
is
the
shit
drive-by.
show, man. Fuck.
Martial arts, brawling, vehicles, haha. Crashing and ramming. Okay, so I think you get to roll some ram damage. If you like.
Raw location.
I mean, does it matter?
I mean, if you want to kill them. 6-sided
Just the
dice.
priest
Okay,
guy.
so you
If I hit the
you-
priest guy, I'll
you
roll
roll
damage.
3d6 for damage. Twelve damage. Yeah, these guys aren't super armored. You just drive through 3 of them, just like go under the like one of them gets clipped off the side and goes flying, and 2 of them basically go under the car, and you just like feel the bump as it goes over. These guys, so they're gonna get a few shots. 7, 6 people. Alt fire. For the sake of this. 14, 16, 16. Who is...
Do they not have to roll a hit
Yeah,
though?
yeah, yeah. I'm working it out. I just, honestly, it takes ages to roll each individually.
A 3d6 if you're there as hell.
Yeah.
Mate, it's a car.
Oh, it's fine.
Well,
fumble.
you've run over.
He
so-
shoots everyone in the leg.
It's just all his teammates.
The body is...
Shoots the guy getting run over by the car.
Vehicles of SP values and structural damage. Cool. Where's the damage for a car? Oh my god. Fuck it. All of you make reflex check. As they're firing, see if you
Great.
can dodge the bullets. And I'm gonna roll some bullets. So the
No.
first one has been rolled.
Oh, it's a 1. Oh no.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it who's hit, who
I mean,
from here, what's hitting here. So his next roll is gonna be aimed. Oh, they can only hit you like in the chest above. Man, I'm gonna have to do some janky shit here. But basically,
Goodbye, my brain.
this is like a collective.
This is all
This is
your
a
fault.
collective roll, and they roll terribly. So they start shooting off, and they hit the car a bunch, and the car's beaten up but functional. You run over free, boom, 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 and like they start shooting at the back of the car, and the back window gets shattered in. But all of you keep your heads down. Oh, Kent. Yeah, I mean.
You mean, oh, Ace Bowie.
Oh, an Ace Berry.
Yeah,
oh,
I
you
rolled that one.
fumbled. So, because I'll say you were on top of the car. Alright, they get another shot at you, Ace, because you fucked. You fumbled. If this hits, like, if this is a 15 or above, this hits. I'll say this is like because you're like trying to get in the car, you're like the last one in.
Yeah.
Alright, nah, it doesn't. You manage to get in and it flies past the car and like things
Okay.
off the side. You guys start driving off and yeah, you're driving northward and firing off bullets, but they stop eventually after a couple seconds and you've made it in the clear. And you're all squashed in the back because there's like 4 people in the back.
But
I
the
am a bit
corner.
exciting, being gangsters and all that.
Don't want to hear anything more from you.
Carol's shouting at you. He's like, "What the fuck you hinky, you daft cunt? Could have got us all killed."
Oh, Well, half of you walking away, so
Shit.
only half of you.
Honestly, how the fuck do you put up with this guy?
Because
Well,
I wonder
I
that
asked
myself.
myself the same question with you, Carl.
Anyway, does anyone know the direction to this meeting?
Do you like slow down? Because
Sure.
you guys probably know the streets fairly well, and
How far
you're
away
like
are
a
we then?
minute
If I
away,
knew.
like 2 minutes in the car.
All right, I'll stop the car and get out and just leave it.
Yeah, get out. You guys, all of you make awareness checks.
Well, I wonder who saw us. Awareness.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Um,
Intelligence.
Intelligence skills. Yeah.
Right column.
Oh, yeah.
Awareness, nice.
Aye. Okay. Anyone who rolls above 15, you hear in the distance sirens coming from the way you came from.
Yep, there's the car. We're going on foot.
Yeah,
Okay. So, you guys ditch.
we just start booking it into side alleys
Yeah,
or
yeah, you
something.
book it into the side alleys, and luckily Clinton Street is like an out of the way back street, you know, it's not on the open and stuff, so it's not too far from here either. Cool. Yeah, Lai is like, oh my, you guys get in a lot of trouble. Fuck.
This the one that was half dead a minute
Like,
ago.
hey, like, mistakes were made, man. She says they're big.
What's our gang called again? Do we have a name?
Tunnel snakes.
Welcome to the tunnel city.
She's like, yeah, I'm pretty clueless right now. I could use some friends, so thanks. It's like, what is it you guys are up to anyway? I don't think I caught what you were doing. And Carol's just like, we don't have fucking time for the niceties, let's go. And like, you guys are just walking and talking at this point. Well, they're jogging and talking.
And I tell her, just for reference, love, Carl here ain't a tunnel snake.
She's like, oh, alright. And then Carol just gives you the finger.
With her one arm.
Yeah, with her one arm. Yeah, look, see if the Albuquerque guy saw her, he'd be her best friend. But Ace had to go and be a dick. Alright. Eventually, after you guys travel through some questionable parts of town, you come to an alleyway off the main street known as Quinton Street. You check the time and you're a couple minutes late. As you walk... yep, go ahead.
Can we see people?
Well, I'm
Like,
about to say,
Can we see
you
them?
guys are like this is you just arriving, you know, into the side street. But as and the thing is, you guys come out of like the nice illuminated main streets into this dank, barely lit alleyway. It's dimly lit basically. Just catching like atmospheric light from all around. It's like literally an alleyway, pretty much. As you walk on, you don't see anyone immediately, but off ahead you hear the faint sound of footsteps against concrete. There, as you continue on, if you just continue walking, you see emerging a familiar figure holding a silver briefcase. It's your best bud, Barry. He looks alone.
Who's Barry?
Barry is a second
Fedora.
investigator who took over for Joe because Joe got fired, remember, from Network News 54. He got fired for like unknown reasons basically to you guys. But Barry told you that he was corrupt or working like a double agent essentially or some shit. But yeah, he's holding a silver briefcase. It's Barry. He appears alone, and he's kind of big. He's like 6 foot odds. He wears like a suit, fairly average. He's got like dark hair and like a 5 o'clock shadow. And yeah, he kind of walks out of the shadows, and you see him as you continue on. And you guys are now stood in this alleyway. And he says, he calls out to you guys as you're good, fair bit of meters away. He says, "Right, not one more step. I've got your Eurobucks. Show me you've got the box." And Carol grabs the box and presents it and holds it up, and she's like, "Aye, I've got your box." Then she looks to the rest of you and says, "Alright, lads." Oh wait, sorry. Retcon. Voop, 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 voop. You guys come into Quinton Street, and as you get there, there's a few motorcycles parked outside. And standing there is none other than family members of Milosh. Three gentlemen. One of them small and wiry, and the other two
Wait, wasn't it 32?
are...
Fucking great that shit. What the
You're so low in the family, dude. And convincing...
Wow,
Your
feels bad.
your family is not big. It's not a big family. It's not like late game Sons of Anarchy, dude. This is like early game. But
Thank God I crit that shit, otherwise we would have no
you
family
would have had
members.
like one or two, and you sound like you would have had to pay them a fair bit. But anyways, you see, you recognize them, a wiry young gentleman with like brown skin, Jemima. You see, you see two
know that name.
guys in like leathers, but they look like tracksuits. They look like Adidas tracksuits. One of them's called Ivan, and the other one's called Vlad. And they're like, "Ah, there he is, there he is, comrade." They're like, "Milosh, hello."
I'm
They're
here,
like,
brothers.
"Привет. How are you doing?"
I'm doing great, my brother.
Mhm.
You got some vodka on you?
It's like,
Brother.
"Ah, yes, have a swig," and he pulls out a wee like 10 cl bottle.
Oh, cool.
He hands it over.
Don't mind if I do. And I squat next to them.
Yeah, and Ace, as you're keeping an eye, you feel a tap on your shoulder and turn around. A gentleman with a bandana and long flowing blonde hair. It's your bassist, Johnny, Lil Johnny. He's like, "Alright, mate."
John.
Little Johnny, water boy. You ain't show up.
Looks to his watch and taps it and says, "You're fucking late, mate. Been standing here a couple minutes."
Run into a fucking religious zealot, eh? Had to show him a thing or two.
He's like, "Oh, you didn't whip out your dick at the end, did you?"
No, not that dick in the right sense, eh, mate? You can give what I mean.
Yeah, alright, as long as you don't have the busies on us.
Oh.
Oh god damn it. He doesn't believe you. He's like, "You fucking haven't, have you?" He's like, "I can't go back to prison, mate. I fucking told you."
Little Johnny, it'll be alright.
Honestly, mate, you're always getting shit. You're a pain in the ass, mate.
If you want to be a bitch like Victoria, you should fucking stayed back then. You knew the race.
He's like, "Fuck it, I'm here now. I want my bucks, eh?" And yeah, you guys with your fucking crew. Jesus, I was not expecting you guys to fucking recruit all these people. You're like a fucking
Gotta come
army.
prepared.
But you begin walking in and retcon back to Barry, and you've got your friends sort of in the back, sort of following you guys. You take the leads. Yeah, like I said, Carol turns to you guys as Barry stands there at the other side, and alone he appears alone, and she whispers to you guys like, "Oh, how are we doing this?" And then like as she whispers that, and clearly leans into you guys, Barry's like, don't get any funny ideas. As you might expect, I have brought my own friends, but hopefully no force will have to be enforced. It's like, this is a friendly deal. And yeah, Carol turns to you guys and, how we doing this, lads?
I know. Show us the money, faggot.
Oh.
Then Ace shoots him in the face.
Oh.
Is he a religious seller? That's my question.
Yeah, as you like call that. Carol's
Well.
like, come on, mate. Stop being a knobhead for one night, please. Just get our money and fuck off.
How do you know he has the money?
And like,
How do you know he has the
like,
money?
aye, but you could have been a bit nicer about it. And like, he just like kind of sighs. And he's like,
Okay, I know what to say in it. Where's the money, homosexual?
He's like, if you must know, I am happily married to a man, so your insults do not bear.
Where's the money, bitch?
So he holds out the suitcase and unclips it, and it's hard to see from this distance, but there's a bunch of green in there. It's a fair-sized suitcase as well. And little Johnny turns to you and is like, mind you drew me half, mate. Half of your share.
Aye, little Johnny, I'm a man of my word. Whatever I get, you get half of.
So he shuts the briefcase and says, alright, should we switch hands?
I say, that's a wee bit insensitive to the lady.
He's like, does this gentleman speak English?
Fuck off, mate, I'm from the country.
He said, look at poor Carol, she lost an arm.
He's like, what did you just call your mum?
You fucking what me?
He's the fucking off, leave him alone.
Alright, look, gentlemen. We have a deal here
He's
tonight.
talking to you, Akio.
He says, do you want the money or not?
Come on then,
Aye.
Carol, what are you
She's
doing?
just like,
This
looking
is
at
your
you, she's like,
fucking deal.
she's like, I can't go up, what if I get chipped or something?
I take it off for him, I'll fucking go then.
Yeah, as you snatch it off her.
You fucking go
Yeah,
away.
she lets you have it. Like, as you snatch it off her. Yeah, you hear, like, so you're facing up this alleyway. There's like, you've came from like the south, sort of westish, and like, there's sort of streets all over the place, but as you look up, and you begin to walk up Ace, you said.
Yeah.
You hear off to the right.
Well,
Yeah.
like, with the, like, I've got the box, like, outstretched.
Yeah.
As if, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna fucking murder anyone.
Yeah, but at this point, you're like a few meters away, like, you know. But as you begin walk, like, you take a step and reach your arm out and like present the box. He kind of looks over his right shoulder, and you guys see there is someone off to your left, in the back, just waiting. You know, he's not got his gun pulled out on you or anything, but you can see him. He's just there for insurance. And you know, obviously this guy's not wanting to show his force, but as you begin walking up, you hear off, like, to the right around the corner, who the fucker? And you just hear like a snapping noise, and then Barry like snaps around to his left, and you can't see what he's looking at because there's a building right there. And
Oh shit.
and you just hear brr, brr, shots are fired. And let me just see some stuff. This is gonna show like a lot of shit to you guys.
Quickly grab the case.
Bit upset right here. Cause Chrome is a piece of shit. Okay, let me see. Oh god. I was just a way to hide rolls. Anyways.
Oh
Someone's
no.
gonna die.
Oh, dearie me.
Okay, so
Goodbye, Ace.
that was can you do single shots with auto weapons? I wonder. This is something I should have checked, but I've got the cheat sheet here for it. Auto weapon attacks. You can do free run burst. Oh my god, let me see. There are 3 ways to use free run burst, full auto. Yeah, full auto is when you use like that crazy attack that you don't have to roll for each shot. But this one, he actually has to roll for each shot for the triple. Okay. So, he shoots again. And again.
Oh.
Mm,
And Barry just whips around to his left,
Bye.
and you just see your brrrt, and then Bill just into his torso, and then his head just, you see the brains flying out of his fucking skull, and he just flops to the ground with the
Fucking hell.
briefcase lying there. I will bring you all in and have you roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Uh,
oh snap.
Time for Ace to do his
oh
thing.
yeah. Ace is feeling right at home, murdering.
Right. I would assume as I see that, like, I would like stumble back.
Nope.
I'd be
Nope. You don't get to move, mate. That's what you're trying to do. Or is this flavor?
no, that's just like gonna be flavor. Like you would like fall on the ground, like just like on the spot, be like, oh shit.
Maybe. Yeah, if you want to impose that.
I have no vision.
You have none.
Meaning,
Oh no, Ace is blind.
I think I know what's wrong. I was fucking around with advanced fog of war. And I think, what if I do this? Do you have it now?
No.
Lyle? Oh,
Nope.
that's weird. Alright, I can just disable it. Takes 2 seconds. Disable. Okay. How about now?
No. Do we have vision? Have you given us
Yeah,
vision?
all your tokens should have. Like, when I look at your tokens in your perspective, you all have vision for me.
Oh well, we don't.
What if. That's really weird.
moving doesn't help either.
We need some dark vision.
Yeah, you should.
I've got my sniper optics and everything this evening.
Dynamic lighting enabled, force of sight. Okay, what if I do this?
Nope.
I've just.
I've lost my token.
Giving global,
Oh, there we go. I found me.
Alright, what if I pull another Akio in? You have vision?
No.
Oh
Nope.
my god. I honestly don't know what's going on. What if I pull these out and put you back in?
Nope.
No.
What the actual fuck?
Is it the same token that you're like trying to change the vision for?
Yeah, I mean, wait.
Okay. I'm gonna pee while we have technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
What if I delete this? You all have vision for me. Ace, you have vision?
No. I have sweet darkness.
I might just turn off Fog of War then. It's gonna be a dick because you're gonna see a bunch of stuff that you shouldn't see. Alright, I'm gonna take you,
At least we're
I'm
gonna
gonna take
see
you out
that.
and maybe just do it manually. I'll take a second. So it's a good time for pissies and stuff if you want. Drinks.
Right, I'll be 2 seconds.
Disable Fog of War. Disable all this shit.
I'll be back in a minute.
Almost forgot how the regular fog of war works. Let's see. Wait, there it is. Wait, what? Why is fog of war not working at all? Oops. Enabled. Enabled. Alright, wait, try this. Does anyone have vision now?
No.
The fuck? You guys have vision for me. That's really annoying. Alright, just
I'm back.
cool. I'm just turning it off. No more fog of war. And then okay, and if I reveal areas,
Ding.
cool, this is what you see. Does right, let me bring you guys in, see if you see this. Got vision now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just the vanilla fog of war. You don't get the fancy lighting effects, unfortunately.
Who the fuck is that?
Johnny!
Little Johnny,
Oh boy.
The ones with the blue dots are your allies. Those are
I'm here.
Vlad, Ivan, and Jemima.
They look like they have fucking swords and shit.
Yeah, just a token I took off Roll20. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we don't get the high tech people.
They have
We don't get
rippers. It's
shit.
like a thing in your family to have rippers.
Gotta cut up the pick somehow.
And little Johnny, does also have a cybernetic arm. You know probably what he has in an ace, but he does have one. Everyone roll initiative. Barry is dead on the ground.
Oh no.
Rip Baza. Click your token as well when you do it, if you can. I don't know if it works with Cyberpunk, but it should.
Oh my god. I have a +8 and I rolled a 1.
Someone's missing. Kent, I'll stick you in. What'd you get? 13. Alright, we'll do the Nomads next. Oh god. Alright, so we've got a bunch of shit here. So we've got this guy. This guy's sheet to look at. We have this guy's sheet. Jemima. Ivan. Vlad. Vlad's gonna roll initiative for those guys. Not bad. All the NPCs are just gonna go on the Jemima's turn. Like all the allied NPCs, because I can't be arsed doing individual ones. Takes so long. So, this is just transpired. Oh, actually. Someone I missed. Someone I missed. Make sure your initiative's in the order, or I'll probably miss it. Oh fuck. Shit. So, Jemima, on his turn, he minus is intelligence. Haha. Okay, he doesn't see shit. He's like everyone's like confused, like what the fuck, and everyone's on edge. And Jemima draws his gun, and he has a pistol, I believe. I think they all do. Yeah, he pulls out his pistol and takes aim, ready for whatever approaches, I guess. Meanwhile, Vlad, you hear a call out from Vlad Milosh. He's like, Milosh comrade, we have company on our rear.
Oh snap.
And there is in fact people behind. Red means bad. Whips out his gun, Vlad, and makes a shot at this person.
My boy.
Holy shit. Crits.
My boy.
Well. He just pop.
Holy moly.
He just turns around like, comrade, we have company. Turns around, whips out his gun, pop. And, straight headshot. Yeah, what's this guy actually wearing? Character sheet. Armored vest. It doesn't matter, doesn't have a helmet. Alright, so pop. This guy's brains get splattered. He's dead. Ivan instinctually turns around too and he shoots. Character sheet. Combat. Oh yeah, he's rolling at -3 actually.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are these wolves? What the fuck are these wolves?
Hang on.
Okay,
Man, you got some good family members that came.
so they have 38. 2 less in their clip. Yeah. So he shoots at this guy. The second one actually misses anyways. That's... Oh, actually. Close is 15. Yeah. That one misses. But the first one... 13 damage on 7.
That's alright.
Enemy guy. Oh my god, these sheets are so complicated. 14. Okay. Sure, so 10. 7. Left leg. Pops him in the left leg, which looks a bit less armoured than the rest of his body. And deals... Jesus. 16, 15, 14, 13, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage on that guy. Oh, his legs are covered by a dumpster though, so he has to shoot for that. And that's like another 10. Oh yeah. So like, pop, and like, ding, it hits off the thingy. Lordy lords. So yeah, it doesn't even hurt. Cover's good, guys. This guy's gonna... Shit, what's he gonna do? Run down to see what the deal is and... see someone there? And he's gonna take some pot shots? Roll. Okay. Hits with both. Torso. 5. Torso. Oh my god, this is so much shit. Too many. Why did you guys have to go and recruit a fucking army? Anyways, the hit location is a 5, so torso. So, pew! The first one ricochets off some kind of metal. You guys hear? You just hear pew ting, and then the second one, pew. Hit location 10, leg. Yeah, you hear another metallic like ching, but slightly different. Damage 7, 5. Yeah. So. Akio, your turn. And at this point, you hear like a. Nah, you don't hear anything. It's fine. Probably not. Your turn though.
How much I can.
The noises are coming from over here, like the shots being fired and stuff. Alright, let's organize these. So we've got teammates over here.
I move here.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll reveal some for you. So with that, yeah, you'll be able to see.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! And you see at this point, this thing looks human. It he has like a bunch of lots of green lights emanating from him, dim lights. Like especially like half of his face is just covered in like just metal and green lights and shit. And obviously it looks more machine than man. And he's rocking up with an SMG. Just Terminator this guy's ass.
Wow, this guy looks exactly like the guy in those pictures that Carol
Whoa,
had.
It looks like him. I wonder.
Don't say it's not so Akio.
It's so.
Oh no, little Johnny.
He's like, fuck, what have you got me into, mate? Oh, sorry. He's like, what have you got me into, mate? What is this shit? No, you can't really talk because it's 3-second intervals.
I don't think I can hit with my gun unless I'm like point blank, so I just end my
Not
turn.
with your gun.
Would it be point blank with him?
You can take aim. That's an action you can do. If you look at the cheat sheets and look at actions. Aim. Going +1 to hit for every consecutive turn aiming. So if you aim next turn, you'll have a +1 to hit. Then a turn after that, +2. Then a turn 3, +3.
Sure, I will aim.
Okay. So you take aim.
Wait, can I just aim forever?
I mean, you could do whatever you want, man.
Alright, I'll just aim and end my
So
turn.
you just whip out your gun and, like, over the big bin in front of you, just take aim. Kent's
Yep.
turn. I guess Akio, did you call out, like, oh my god, it's that guy?
Yep.
It's the Night City Stalker.
That guy.
So much I can do either here.
This guy's getting harvested when he's dead.
When he's dead, he says.
How far is it I can move?
Your okay, so
Right,
you can go your MA, which is 7, or you can go triple that, and that's your action. That's an action to do that.
Right, okay. So I can move myself. Oh, oops.
You can indeed.
So I can move myself up to here
Yep.
against the
And then you see him.
Or-
Well, you'd have to
for
you'd
line
have
of
to
sight
move up to get line of sight to shoot, and then you could move back
to there.
after. Well, you can't if you go like above your distance. So where were you? You were like
Like-
here. Okay, so yeah, you can move there. Actually, you can't move twice. It's not like D&D. Or can you? Okay, I'll say my rules
Ooh.
are, since you can move 7, you can move 6 here, then take your shot, then move it, take an action to move back 1 if you want.
Right. Well, that's what I was trying to do. I just don't know where I need to be to do that. Sure. Like
yeah,
here
you'd
or
be
above
here,
or
but
not,
it
but
doesn't matter because you can just take your shot if you want. He's
Right.
only 3 meters away,
for the sake of it.
so it's 15 to hit.
Oh wait, should I need to
And
expand
because you
this
never moved
character?
above your
It's just-
enemy, you don't have a penalty on it. So this is your first action technically. Yeah, pew pew. They miss. No, second shot. Second shot. Second shot.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
even worse.
pew pew.
You can't hit. It's impossible for you to hit.
Should have put skill points into your fucking shit.
Okay, it's my second move. The actual move back to cover then.
Yeah, you can do that. Pshum, so you got covered behind this building. Anything else?
For sure. No, I'll
Yeah,
leave
just
it.
like dart around the corner, pew pew, and dart back. Ace, you're up.
Where did the briefcase
Right on
land?
Barry's body.
Just go pick it up.
Hey, you're not there, mate.
I'm gonna move behind. Is this a dumpster as well?
Yes, these
Like
are
here,
like,
Jordan.
these are all
Like
like
Barry.
dumpsters, like waist height.
And is this Barry's backup?
You don't know, but
Those are good.
he's dressed in a suit.
Oh, fucking suits, man. Fucking 80s corporate bastards. I'm gonna move
Are you
behind.
trying to jump over that?
No, I'm gonna. Oh, in fact, can I move? Like, 3.
Do the spacebar trick. It's the best trick.
It's not working.
Wait, what? Is
It
it
doesn't
not?
work for me.
Right, click and... Yeah, it works.
Oh, what? Why won't
So
it
when you're
work?
dragging, so you hold left click, whilst you're dragging, tap
Uh-huh.
spacebar, just tap it. Then move to where you want to go, then tap again, and then move to the other place you want to go and tap again.
Doesn't
Oh,
work.
it's working for me. Roll20 seems to be fucked for you guys.
Oh, well,
Milos just
fucking
did
hell,
it.
shall we just.
It didn't do any animation for me.
I
Just
did an animation for me.
shunned me to the.
Yeah, I done an animation there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you need me using the ruler?
No. The drag tool.
No, it's just simple as. So you hold down your
Use the
character.
yeah, you're
press
not using the
space.
cursor, you dip it.
Oh, alright.
Oh,
Jesus.
I'm
Okay,
skipping the
I
song.
think I was here.
there we go. So I'm gonna move there. Yeah, is it. How high is it? Is it like covering just like my lower
Your
half?
legs. It's covering your legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna crouch behind it.
That's an action.
I'll
Okay.
take that. And I'm gonna peek around the corner and shoot this boy.
Okay. Pew, pew. Go ahead, -3.
Will the next shot be at -6 or is it still -3?
No, both these shots are at -3. Because they count as one action. You hit with that damage. Oh my fucking what? What?
Oh wait, no,
Well-
I fumbled. I fumbled. Or did I? No.
Wait, you fumbled.
What?
Oh yeah,
That's
you did. You
confusing.
fumbled. You fuck. Haha. Get wrecked.
I shouldn't have said it.
Ranged fumble. Okay, so roll me. On a roll of 1, you fumbled.
Fuck.
Roll a d10. A 9. What reliability is your weapon?
What reliability? It is very reliable.
Okay, so your gun's not jammed, but you like misfire as you bring it up. Pew! Because it's a
Oh,
crit
that
fail.
would have been a good shot too. I felt it in my bones.
Yeah, as you give shoot off your another. Wait, is that both your hits? No, you got another.
Here we go. This is the true 10 out of 10. Oh!
What the fuck? Why is everyone critting? I think you get to roll. You get to roll another whatever your damage dice is. You get to roll another d6 for your crit and add that damage.
This damage is 2d6.
I don't know if it's double the. Yeah, I think it is double the dice. So roll another d6.
Come on, please be a 6. I'll take that.
So 5 on top of 8. So 8, 9, 10, 13 to his torso. 13. So pew pew, and as it hits his torso, ting ting. You can see his torso is basically metal completely. It looks like it looks like deep black and just completely shiny, and it doesn't look.
He's
It doesn't look
Genji.
like armor. It looks like his body is literally made of, like his torso is literally made of metal. His arms and such
Doesn't need
are
healing.
His arms are like, and legs or limbs. His limbs are like a hybrid as well as his head. They're like cyborgy, half and half. So they don't look as tough.
Yeah, and for my final action, I'm gonna reload Jordan.
Yeah, so you take out another clip and stick it in. Can you do that? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. I don't care too much. Milosh. I just want to keep it going, keep it rolling.
Can I move my max 7 meters of speed?
You can go 4. That's your MA. Or you can go triple, and that's an action. You can dash
Or go
12,
for
and
it,
that's
yeah.
an action, or you can go 4. If you go there, you'll have to make a check to jump over those. A reflex check to jump over those, or an athletics or something.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Go ahead. Roll me athletics.
I think I have that. Athletics. Oh, yes. Boom.
Yeah, you fucking shoom, slide over it like nothing else ever slid over that thing ever. Your
And,
god tier at sliding over bins.
Whip out my 9mm
Uh-huh.
and I aim for his head.
Okay, so
With the...
-4 to aim at a specific part. Okay. Go ahead.
-4. Eight.
No.
Ah,
So first shot misses.
second
Yep.
shot. Ah,
Man, you rolled pretty bad, I think. 3. Yeah, you rolled 3 both times. So pew pew, you like take aim, get it ready in the crosshair, and it just whiffs past his head either side. You have.
Is it -7 if I take another action?
If you want to aim, it is. If you want to continue aiming at his head, then yeah, it'd be -7 on your roll. If you don't want to aim, you just want to shoot him, it's -3. It's a weird combat system. I don't think I like it, to be honest. I like the brutality of the system, but I don't like the system itself. But go ahead.
Right, nah, it doesn't matter because there's no way. It's impossible to hit.
Yeah. I mean,
So
yeah.
I move back behind this
Okay.
with an action, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Yours there. Meanwhile, on the back lines. Oh my god, I forgot to move those fucks on the NPC round. Alright, it's fine. We're fine. Enemy guy. He is gonna take a shot at your bro, Vlad, who just took someone out.
No.
First shot, second shot. Hits, I believe, 15 and 16 on Vlad. Yeah. So.
Oh, what about little Johnny?
Yeah, I said that I fucked up. I should have took their shots on Jemima's turn. They should have been first.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to roll separate initiatives. But since it's their turn next, I'll say that they were surprised. It was a surprise round. They weren't expecting it. But this guy, Vlad, takes some damage. So first, 2 damage to 8. Which is his right leg, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So he takes 1 damage from that. And hit location 6, which is his... Man, your guys are armored up. Huh. Okay, so... Yeah, that other one, pshum, clangs off his heavy torso armor Vlad has, and the rest of you guys. So he takes 1 deeps, and I forgot he needs to make a stun check. I don't think I missed any other ones. I don't think anyone else is taking damage. Yeah, he makes it. Oh wait, yeah, that was Vlad. Vlad tries to take it. NPCs round, yay. Carol's gonna... She's gonna, run here and take cover and get ready, like, to shoot whatever's coming from this direction. Alaya is gonna run over by Akio. She still has her shitty gun. Does she have a line of sight, though, from here? No. Well, he has cover. I'll say he has cover if she shoots him. So she can get his right arm. Alaya. Roll. Oh my god. Damage.
Oh my god.
What the
Oh my god.
fuck? Honestly,
You did it.
okay, so that's the first shot. Let's see what the second shot is. Alaya MVP. Man, D10s are... I don't like them. I don't like D10s.
Fucking
Okay,
hell.
so... Brightman, the Night City Stalker. She's gonna pop off her first shot. Bang! And it's gonna do 8 damage to his head.
Our headshot's not double damage.
Yes, after armor calculation. So 3, so 6 damage, and that's it doubled. Minus this. Okay, he takes some damage. He needs to make a save. Pop! It just like it kind of you see like pew pew, and like the bullet like embeds itself in his head. It's question mark, like, oh my god, he's fine. And the second shot does 10 damage to 8 witches is like 8. So yeah,
Much like though.
it is. Oh yeah, it might miss 8 to his. Yeah, hits the thingy, the building. Pew ping, almost hits you, Kate. Lil Johnny. He's gonna watch his back. I think he's gonna help the Slavic cunts. Oh wait,
Hey, little Johnny would not call them Slavic cunts, he'd call them Slavic
call him
boys.
Jipples, pikeys. So he. Oh man, this guy's got some gear actually. I forgot about this. I rolled this stuff. He's got some big nuts and shit. So he gives off his 2 shots at this guy in the back. Wait, where the fuck is Brightman actually? He's not even in the turn order. I knew I forgot. I always forget someone, man. pain in the arse.
Hey, we're not gonna
He
argue.
would have had a turn, so I'll say he was next. I fucked that up. Oh, he rolled a 19 anyway. But he gets to go after the NPCs. What did little Johnny roll? Miss and a miss. Pew pew. The Slavs. They haven't had a turn, have they? This turn.
They started, didn't they?
Did they have a turn this turn? They definitely had one first turn.
It's his first turn.
Yeah.
They were top of the round. They were first. This is second turn now.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're each gonna shoot this guy in the back, and he's probably gonna die. So Vlad makes his shots.
Fucking hell, Vlad.
Vlad the Impaler. That's cool.
All your guys. Let me see. Vlad's gonna keep going. They're all gonna be called Vlad. I can't be arsed going through each of them. Let's see. Roll. 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 Last roll. This guy does have leg cover, so let's see. There's a couple calculations I need to do here. Enemy corp. Combat. So, it has to be 15 to start with to hit. So let's see. Vlad attacks, hits, and hit location needs to be less than 7. Yeah, so that hits his torso. Oh, but he's fine. Bounces off his armor. That's a crit. I'm just gonna give him double damage because I don't want to roll. 15 damage on his torso. A damage does go through. Pshoom! Oh, hits him. All these torso shots. This does hit. 13 damage on his right leg, which does not hit. Oh, actually, it would probably go through. Yeah, it wouldn't do a damage though, because it'd go through that armor, which is 10. So 3 damage, yeah. It doesn't go through his armor. 15 damage. 15 does hit. Damage 7 on his... oh no, that's his right arm, sorry. I fucked that before, but it would have made a difference. So... yeah, that doesn't hurt, 20, 13 damage on... yeah, doesn't... wait, 13 damage minus, yeah, doesn't hit. Oh, attack. That does hit 6, which is his arm. Damage 9. Man, this guy. So they all just like start unleashing a barrage of bullets in this guy's direction. Some of them start obviously moving forward and trying to like get an angle on him. And I mean, he's gonna probably be like here. Little Johnny helped him out, but he sucks. He missed. So they just give off a barrage, and this guy actually needs to make a save. Stun save. He saves. Meanwhile, this Terminator looking motherfucker swaggers forward, not giving a fuck. Gets over to this guy's body. What's the rules on alt fire again?
Oh no, okay. Oh no.
Full. Oh, this attack. Wide range of targets. Or to make sure a single target is dead, dead, dead. A weapon of full auto is a bucking bronco, hard to hold on a target more than a few meters away. Using a scope is also impossible. Okay, so full auto rifles. For every 10 rounds fired at close range, add 1 to your attack total. Okay. Number of hits equals the number points more than the hit number. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, the hits. Okay, so For every 10 rounds fired at close range. Oh shit. A wide range of targets, how does it work? If attacking more than one target, you must divide the rate of fire of the weapon by the total number of targets, round down. Okay, so you can target multiple people.
The fucking token turns.
Shoot over here. And it's gonna be between, if you guys are all within range. Yeah. The 4 of you, you do have cover. These bins give 10 SP armor. And he is to your legs and shit, unless you're crouched. Fuck, this is confusing me a wee bit. Where is it? Oh yeah, alt weapon. So the first thing I need to do is... So he's firing, his rate of fire with this weapon is 20. I need to divide 20 by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you. Okay. So that's 5 each. Do I roll them individually? Okay, if attacking more than one target, you must evade. Then roll for each target individually. Okay. So, Milosh, for you,
No.
Oh no.
roll to hit.
No. I'm a bad bitch.
If,
You
if
can
this
kill
hits,
me.
it hits. If it misses, it misses. Okay. What's for your arm?
I think that's steel chest, maybe.
Chest. Maybe. Yeah, torso. So that's the first.
No.
Fuck it. I can do each individually because it's 5. So that's 5 damage to your chest. Got it?
I got 18 on my...
Okay. So then it doesn't hurt you. Just pings off your armor.
Ting,
Second
ting.
hit.
Oh fuck. Is it still
yeah,
me?
because it's 5 per person.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
And is that
I'm
actually
dead
is that
as
a plus
hell.
1 modifier because you're in close range? So 12 damage to 6, which is
Creepy torso.
your, no, it's your right arm. No, it's your left leg, which is covered by 10 armor.
Yeah.
So add 10 armor to whatever that is, and it does.
No damage
Okay.
then. It
If
makes it 14.
okay, so you have 14 armor on your left leg. Well, oh, you have
No,
4. Yeah,
with
yeah,
your
yeah,
10.
you're right. So third.
Oh,
Oh,
the crap.
it's fine. It's torso. It's fine.
10 to your torso, which is 3, and I get to roll another 2d6.
It's fine. It's fine. We could.
This is fine. Everything's on fire.
It's fine until we get to Kent with no armor.
Wait. Oh yes. I block everything, motherfucker.
He's not shooting at Kent. It's like in a cone. It's like a cone thing.
Yeah, it's just you four, like by the
Yeah.
dumpster.
Even though in the worst position.
Yeah.
Use that to
I
your
don't think he looks
advantage.
at you as a threat. Set.
Well,
That's where he's gonna be wrong.
Maybe.
you're the
You
cameraman.
could point-
You're the
point blank him
cameraman.
in the
Take
head.
advantage.
So you take. That's 17 damage to the torso altogether. Minus your armor, minus your body type modifier, remember.
Yeah. So no
You
damage.
take 1
again.
damage. If it goes for your armor, you always at least take 1 damage.
But my armor is 18 and he deals
Alright,
17.
if your armor is 18 then. Holy shit, okay. What was that, the 4th or the 5th?
The third.
Okay, two more.
Fuck.
Oops.
I mean, it was the fifth. It was the fifth. Oh my god. I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Uh,
It was good to know you guys.
Attack zero. What?
That's weird.
Oh.
Oh, it's because I goofed. I put two pluses. It was a 6, 12. Yeah, it hits. Oh my god, that's a headshot.
That's 2 headshots.
Oh my god. What's your head armor?
Goodbye, Milo.
It is equivalent to nothing because I got nothing on except for my shape.
I thought you had a helmet. Oh no.
I've got a helmet.
Okay.
I'm not
So you
ace.
take.
I just
you,
die.
You
Can I just
basically
die?
die, yeah. But for the sake
I die.
of not
Goodbye.
wanting you to stop playing, reduct your BTM from each of those damages and just do. So, I mean, I think you're dead either way, actually. 4, 8, 12, 16, maybe not. 20, yeah. Fuck.
He deals 2 headshot
Yeah,
damage.
you're dead.
to
Your
24.
head just like explodes, man.
Rip Shava. Rip
I'll be
Milos.
back.
Does he not have cover from the dumpster though?
Not for my head.
his
No.
hands.
He's not crouched.
Yeah, his legs have cover. Okay, so who's next? Carol,
He's next.
who is crouched, but he might shoot through it. He might shoot through the shit.
Can't shoot a right arm though.
That's right. That's true. 1. I'm just gonna roll these all at once. 2,
Man, Carol got a pseudo boss.
4, 5. So, in order to deal damage, just look at
Oh.
the sake of quickness. Oh, I need to get Carol up. I don't have her sheet. She's a pussy. In order for damage to be dealt to her, so it's 10 plus combat. What's her armor?
She gets all the fucking
She has
leg
like no
damage.
armor. So like at least 10 to hurt her. So with that in mind, guys, that hits. That's hit location 3, which she does have 4 armor on her arms. So that does deal damage. Attack. That hits. I mean, it's gonna deal 10 damage. It doesn't do damage. The thing blocks it. That blocks it. That blocks it, and that blocks it. Man. Pew 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 pew. Ding 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 ding. Right off of all the shit. Next up on the chopping block. Alaya. Rip. 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She took shots, right? So like her body and
Yeah.
shit's not covered. That's her left arm, I believe. God, I wish I knew these off the top of my head. Yeah, oh, it's not actually. It's torso. 2 to 4 is torso. So, 15 damage. Oh my god. I think she just gets shish kebab. She just gets turned into like 15 damage. -2, 5, 4, 3. -4. Okay. So 9 damage to her torso. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also has to make a stun check, so don't forget for this round. Takes 8 damage to the. I think you're about to lose a member. To the leg. Damage 8. So minus 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, buddy. 12 damage to the leg. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. This isn't looking good. 21, that hits. 7 damage on the torso. Oh, 7. She actually might be fine. 3, takes an extra 1 damage. I should have made the save at the end. But I fucked up, so she's saved, and she's fine for now. Finally, goddamn, Akio. Time to get terminated.
Oh my god.
3,
God bless.
4, 5.
Oh, it's a 2. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'm
The
not
first
seeing
one was
any
a headshot.
ones.
There was a headshot,
Is
wasn't
there?
there?
Mm-hmm.
Was
No,
that the
there's
first
no
shot?
headshots.
No, the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Where?
Hey, look,
Alright, it's
top.
because you put F and you've broken it up for me.
I tried to save you.
So what's your head armor?
Nothing.
So you take 16 damage from that.
Goodbye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Jesus. Attack 17 to the 6. Whatever 6 is. You take 9 damage there, minus your BTM, minus your armor, minus any armor that any cover you might have. Okay, next one. Torso, 12 damage to the torso. Minus BTM, minus armor. Uh, 5 damage on the right arm? 5?
None.
Okay. And 12 damage on the torso.
None.
Okay. Brrrr, ding 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 ding. You're
That's
you're
a lot of
miraculously still standing because I don't want everyone's heads to get blown off because don't really think that's very interesting. So anyway, this guy.
So I take 16 damage to the head. I'm at Mortal 2, but I'm still standing.
Well, you have to make a stun save right now to see if you're stunned for your turn.
Just one.
Then at the end of your turn, you make a death save. Roll less than 0. What?
What?
You're stunned, mate. Holy shit. You just like crumble to the ground, basically. Stunned. This guy gets to make a... In fact, he'd probably run, to be honest. He probably sees it. Yeah, this guy's off. Woo, he's away. See ya. Akio's turn. Make a death save. Fuck. You need to roll less than a 2. You are currently dead. Fuck's sake.
Rigged. Rigged. It's the same thing again.
I mean, it's because he's in Mortal... What are you in?
2.
Mortal 2. And every time you go into, like, critical and mortal, it adds debuffs to your saves.
Oh, okay.
So Kent, you're up. Your gang are getting their heads blown off. They're dying.
Yeah.
You can, I will tell you, you can
Can-
resurrect people from death with the trauma team if you call them. They're like the ambulance service.
Yeah, but I can't do that right now, can
Probably not.
I? I guess I'll take my bed position to try and do something crazy.
Yeah.
So
Mine.
I don't know. It's if I
If
can
you're in
do
point
this.
blank,
Can
you
I?
get, it's 0 to 10 to hit. Sorry.
Can I move up or rush up to this guy? Attempt to flash him with my camera lens, and either try and tackle him or disarm him.
You can.
Tackle the Terminator.
what order would you
I could
like to
attempt.
do those things? Because it matters because you get the -3 to each successive action.
Right. Okay. Well, I'd need to move
The
because of
yeah,
where
the
I am.
movement isn't an action, so it's fine.
I'd probably try and disarm him.
So
with
you're trying
attack.
to tackle him like into the building like behind him or some shit as well.
Or some way to disarm him. I don't know.
Oh, you could try and disarm him. Okay, so basically the way this is work,
Like Willie's
you
disarming technique.
could yes. So if you run up and flash him with your camera eye, I would say he's at minus like he'd be blinded basically, so he'd be at like a -6 to any contested melee rolls you do on him. Now because it would be your second action, you'd be at -3. So then
Right.
you could like attempt a melee check against him to take his weapon off him. And you want to kind of like tackle. If you want to do that, yeah, you can. Absolutely, make the rolls.
Sure.
So yeah, roll.
Let's go
Yeah,
for it.
so just roll a melee. A melee. Is it a melee skill check?
Oh wait, yeah.
I think this guy really has good melee.
Oh yeah. The melee's not in combat, is it? Because I've got the weapon over it.
Melee's in the
Melee's
bottom
in
left.
reflex.
It's in reflex.
Right.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill check basically. Contested skill check. You've got -3. He's got -6. So just if you want to do yours with no disadvantage, like just regular, I'll do his at -3.
Oh.
Do you roll good?
Oh.
No.
He didn't roll that well either, but you rolled worse. And yeah, you run up, you flash him, you can see like his eyes shuts, and as you try and wrestle his weapon, he kind of pushes you back. It was a good attempt though.
Shit.
Good idea. You still have another action at minus. No, you still have another. Yeah, another action. -6 though.
I'm gonna need to like dive for cover somewhere. But I can't. No, wait, no, can I do that?
Yeah, it would be your final. Like you'd have to use the rest of your movement and then be your final action.
Right, but it's not like a limited range I've got.
Nah, just your
Because of that.
just your movement allowance, whatever's left of it, because you used a meter to get in close. So you've got 6
I'm gonna
meters
have
left.
to, like, Rush over to here then. Or scramble over to
yeah,
here.
you can make it there.
Scramble over to
Running
here.
around, and you crouch down. Ace, you have like your like as you took your shots, you see like this burst fire go off towards Milosh and Akio and co, and like as you watch, they just like crumble to the ground in a pile of blood. Just like 20 rounds got fired off.
I say to Ken, oh, a good picture, lad. Go, run for it.
I'm not leaving without you.
Inside,
Right, you
I'll
only have,
rescue
you have
my
3
shit.
seconds this round,
I wanna
so you
fucking
can't have a full combo.
load into this guy. All 3 actions loaded into this guy.
So you're gonna shoot him?
Oh, 52, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
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 42? Where are you getting the 42? 10.
I don't know.
It says you.
What do you have like 3
Yeah, why do you have
tens?
3
Like,
rolls?
All 3 of them. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
Where am I getting these things from?
Roll it again. Cause. What is
Oh.
this? A handgun? Yeah.
Yeah, handgun.
Yeah, let's see what this rolled.
I rolled 1.
It says here for your attack roll, you rolled like 4 times to attack. I'll
Yeah.
take the first one, which is 10. So
Yeah.
so that hits 3 damage on his leg, which pew ricochets off. It's like his limbs don't look well armored, but well enough that that's not going to do anything. Your second one does not hit. You need a 15. But He's just standing there,
Right, the minus
and
3
you
on.
could see his eyes averted away from your team, basically, and they're looking down at the suitcase. Yeah, I mean, well, he doesn't give a shit about that. Who's got the box?
I
You
still
have the box, yeah. Okay. So he's looking at you now.
I like fapping into this boy.
At -3, yeah?
Minus
That
3,
misses. That misses.
Oh! Minus 6.
-6. Dude, you're not gonna hit with that. -6. Unless you crit, which
Please!
is like a 10% chance. It's not bad.
If I take 6 shots, there's a 10% chance in there somewhere.
Do it again.
No!
Nope.
I'm just like, run for it, kid! That's been enough blood that I don't need any more people that give a fuck about dying. Little Johnny, run for it!
Are you
What's happening?
okay? So the suitcase is lying there. You have the box. Is Milos dead? Or dying, sorry?
I thought I was dead.
Yeah, I mean,
Took like 24
you're
damage.
technically dead. But you can be revived,
I'm
that's the
dead.
thing.
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, I mean, basically, dude. And, like, the longer you stay dead before the trauma people get you, the lower chance of you being resurrected, essentially.
The more IQ I lose, oh my, I'm gonna be a vegetable.
Yeah, you're gonna be a potato, mate. This guy fires off a couple shots at you guys in the back. You had your back covered. And he hits, dealing no damage. The NPC's turns. Okay, these guys... Fuck. Well, Jemima's gonna be like, comrades, Milosh has fallen. We must save him. Davai. And Jemima's gonna run. I think he has 7, 8. He's gonna run up for us to assist. And then he's like, Ivan, hold this one off. Vlad and I must cover our friends. And he runs over. 7, 8. He moonwalks over. Jemima and Vlad are gonna make some shots at Brightman. Let's see. Actually, Jemima's gonna go full dash right in, whip out his rippers and claw at this guy. At -6. Combat. Is it rippers? Yeah, it is. -6. Contested roll against Brinkman,
Oh.
which is melee, which he does have actually. Wow, okay, yeah, he comes in, gets parried away. Meanwhile, Vlad's popping in shots at him. Pops a couple shots. $18 hits. That hits. Oh shit, that's a lot of oh, that's a headshot. So headshot, 15 on Brightman. Let's do some calculations here.
Math, please be in our favour.
Yeah, this is gonna be hefty, I think. Hit location 3 is the torso, which pings right off, even with 10 damage. It's heavy ass armor. But the headshot, however, 10 damage, -4, so that's 6 times by 2, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Pop, pop! And Brightman needs to make a stun save. Oh my god, he's stunned. Okay,
Oh, Poacher.
he's stunned. And little Johnny. He... Little Johnny's kind of like not a fan of this whole situation, really.
Understandable.
I'm gonna make a roll for him to see if he just pussies out. I'm gonna roll a cool. Little Johnny. Cool. Let's see if he keeps his cool. Yeah. No. Probably not. Probably needs like a 15. Yeah, he begins running off into an alleyway. He's like, fuck this ace! I didn't sign up for this shit! And starts running off.
Oh, you kinda did.
Yeah, once he saw the Terminator approach him, he was like, fuck this. Meanwhile, the Terminator's turned, but he's stunned. So he's not stunned anymore. He recovers. And is he immortal, actually? He needs to make a death save. Yeah, he's fine. He's alive, but he's stunned. Like, as that shot just embeds in his head, he just grabs it with his free hand and looks down at the slabs. And it's just like this really metallic chuckle. And he's ready to game, but that guy's away. He's off. He ran away. Akio's dead. Kent, you're up, bud.
Well, I don't even know what to do at this point.
Basically, this is the layout. Akio and Milos are on the ground, bleeding out with holes in them. Ace has the box, and Brightman seems rather interested in that box. Perhaps he doesn't want evidence getting out, so he doesn't have to go back to jail. And on the ground next to Barry is the suitcase full of Eurobucks. And Jemima's currently trying to stab at, slash at this guy with his rippers to avenge his family member Milos, who perished.
It's all very sad.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna be worth it, but can I take a shot at, or can I move up to take a shot at him from behind?
Oh, so you wanna
If that
you
counts as
wanna
behind.
dart over the
Or
Oh,
well,
you
yeah,
can
peek
like
through.
you can if you want to spend the extra meter, you can get past there.
sort of like Yeah.
Alright, you want to shoot from there, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and make your shots. That shot to the head,
it's not
rattled him
gonna do
for
it.
sure.
See. No modifier, right?
No modifiers, no. Okay, that misses. You need a 15 to hit. So roll again. Your next shot. Oh my god, what's your... Do you not have any handgun? Or your reflex must be terrible.
No, I think I do. The reflex.
Yeah, must be your reflex. You still have a couple actions you can take at a detriment if you want. If you want to try your hand at getting a crit.
Yeah, fuck it. I will.
Pew, just keep an eye on your clip. How many bullets you've used. You might need
Should
to
I close the
reload.
page? No. Anyway. Man, sorry, I closed the character sheet.
It's alright.
I got it. What did it do?
Oh, you click the auto
So it did.
damage.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Nope. Because it's silenced. So it sounds like. But yeah, nope. You got another action. Spend the bullets.
Get back to cover. Effectively.
Okay, so what do you... Alright, you crouch down. Okay.
Yeah.
Ace.
I'm gonna take the last 2 shots in my current clip.
Okay.
I'm like, you fucking bastard, cunt. God damn it.
Let's see. Nope. Man, you guys suck.
And then can I move my allowance without using an action?
Yep. You sure can, buddy.
Oh wait, that's not what. Oh fuck. I wanna go here. I wanna take the briefcase.
You don't have to move on top. You can move to the side of it if you like. But yeah.
No,
That costs
yeah,
costs you
well-
an action to pick the briefcase up.
yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
You pick it up.
And then
Yeah.
that was. Will we say that's. Is that 2 or will we say that's just 3?
Uh,
Because you would have to move
you
down.
can go diagonally, I'd say. So it's fine. That would be. So yeah, it'd just be 1, 2 altogether you've spent.
And then 2, so I've got 5 left. I want to come next to. Is this Vlad?
This one's Vlad, yeah. He's the one who popped that guy
Yeah.
in the head and done a lot of damage.
And I'm gonna be like, Vlad, do your thing, boy. You fucking stellar so far.
He's like, comrade, I need to save Milosh for the family. We stick together.
I need to kill that bastard first before you can save him.
Mhm. I mean, that's all you can really say. It's 3 seconds.
He's looking for this.
Alright, you flash the briefcase. Is that you?
Yeah,
Milosh is dead.
feels bad.
Those guys are gonna fire it. Ivan. Oh my god, you have no idea how many sheets I've got in front of me right now. Shit show. Hang the gunner. 2 shots. Crap. Crap. Okay, so that's a crit, so I get to roll a d6. D6. And nope. Pew pew. Ting ting. Right off Ivan. Armored up. Wait, at location 4, yeah, torso. Yeah, ting ting. That guy's fine. I don't think there's anyone else. Nope. It's back to the NPCs. Jermaine was calling out like, quick, Vlad comrade, get Milosh to the trauma team. They must save him. And he's gonna go in for the stabberino with his rippers. And it's going to be contested. Skill. Melee. Where is it? There it is. 10. Oof. Wait, is this adding? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, he gets parried away. He's gonna make another melee attack. Oh shit, I forgot to do the minus. Alright, this is -3. So, okay. Yes. 14 to beat. Oh! Yeah, he just beats it. Jemima gets to deal some damage. What damage is that? Torso. Oh my god, he stabs him in his torso, which has like got a jillion armor. So yeah, ting clangs against his armor. And he gets to make his final attack with his rippers at -6. Against Brightman. 10. That's a good roll considering. Oh shit! I think I'm doing D&D 5th edition rules where hits land on AC if it's the same. So that hits. Oh, that's his torso, so it doesn't matter. Ting! Fuck. Vlad. That's some athletics. Vlad darts over to Milosh and grabs him and starts dragging him this way. He gets to go 4 meters. Oh my god. Alright, so he drags Milosh. And he's like, "Don't worry, comrade, I will save." Ivan at the bottom, he hasn't had his turn. God damn, this is a lot of shit. Okay. That hits. But I think that's a leg. Let me see. Corp. That's his right arm, that would hit. And deal 9 damage. Okay, but he has 10 armor. Ping! 3, which is his torso, which is 14 armor. So ping! Yeah. Brightman's turn. He needs to make... Oh no, he doesn't make it till the end of his turn. Wait, did anyone do damage to him? I don't think so.
No, because he had the thing, didn't he?
He's gonna turn to Jemima. Actually, he's probably interested in Ace, because you've got the shit. But first, he's gonna turn to Jemima. I don't need this sheet. I forgot to roll for Carol and stuff. Okay, so Carol is like, "Fuck this, mate. Ace, you've got the goods. Let's get the fuck out." And she starts running. I think she has like 7. Yeah, so she runs down here. Oh, she's gonna dash actually. She doesn't give a shit. So, yeah, she's like around the corner. Oh, I forgot, you guys are seeing fog over at the side. Whoops. There we go. And, yeah, fuck it, you guys are gonna see like all this stuff. Yeah, so anyway, she sprints, basically, trying to run away. She sees that you picked up the suitcase. Alaya's gonna try to stabilize Akio, actually. Oh shit, oh yeah. Alaya's...
Oh, she
Wait,
was dead.
Alaya's dead, fuck. Yeah, she's dead.
She's gonna try and stabilise you from beyond the
she's
grave.
like, because I just opened her sheet and I was like, oh right, she's dead. Rip.
It's just like it's not your time yet.
Possibly could be repaired, but Raymond turns to Jemima and he fires with his triple shot. Combat. Triple shot. 1, 2, 3. It's point blank, so it's 10 to hit. They all hit. Let's see what happens to Jemima. He actually has all of your nomad friends have motorcycle helmets on, which will give them some head cover, should I say, but it doesn't really matter here. 5. Torso. No. Arm. Ping! You guys, those guys have like legit armor actually. Hit location 2. Torso. Damn. Ping, ping. And finally, that hits location 6. Be a leg? No. Right arm. No. Left arm. Ping, ping, ping. Like, he just point blanks Jemima with a burst shot, and it's just like, he chings off his big ass armor he's got underneath his leathers and shit. Then he sees that it's not working. He sees you getting away, Ace, with the goods that he clearly doesn't want released. And he is going to take a burst shot at you as well at -3. So roll -3. Roll -3. Roll -3. I need to take away his ammo for this. So he had 20, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he now has 14 in his clip. No, he had 20, right? Yeah, it's 14. Oh, that's a headshot.
But my armor.
Yeah, so okay, let's do this one by one. 15 to hit, so the first one hits, the second one misses, but the first one is 11 damage to your right leg. Minus
the
armor first,
So
minus
4.
BTM.
-4.
Okay, so you take if it goes through your armor, you take 1 damage.
Right, so I take
Yeah.
1.
Okay, next one misses. The third one hits your head for 11, minus the armor, which is
14.
oh my god, really? Ping!
Yeah, steel
you
helmet,
you
boy.
just feel it as your back's turned, you're running with this fucking briefcase full of money, and you just feel like the ting off the back of your head, and it catches you as like, grazes your
Oh my, oh you fucking cheeky bastard, I've already taken a headshot in the last couple of days.
grazes your right leg as well. Now he has to make a death save at the end of his turn.
Oh, I need to make my stun save. Did I make my save now?
Do it on at the start of your turn. It's supposed to be.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He falls to the ground. Like he shoots off at you, Ace, as like his last bastion of hope, and he grasps his head wound and just like begins falling down. And as his hand gives way to this big hole in his head, brains start just slowly spilling out as he's on the floor.
Alright. Are you dead?
And I guess for the sake of this, you guys are out of combat. The other guy's gonna run away. The corp guy, because he saw this happen. He's away. Woo! See ya.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay. What are you guys doing?
I go over to the body.
Uh-huh.
Right, man. I give him a wee kick in the stomach to make sure he's dead.
He's dead. Dude, I rolled a 10. That was the worst thing I could have rolled.
I mean, when you get a crit and it's the worst thing possible.
Yeah.
And then I say, Ken, I put a foot on his back and I'm like, Ken, take a picture.
On it.
Vlad's dragging Milosh into the main street whilst Jemima runs over and he's on the phone. But you, Kent, you take a picture of him. Do you do like
Jeez.
Ace, or you like posing next to him, like with your fingers up?
No, I'm like, as if like to be like, I fucking did this. And I'm like, once he takes the picture, I'm like, let's get RQ and get the fuck out of here. Get him to a doctor.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Woo! Okay, so I need to check some stuff here.
What a mess.
Whoa. Man, one shot is all it takes.
I like how you like still have a chance though. Like even if you're like immortal, you still like
Yeah,
got that wee bastion of hope. Like you don't.
yeah, you always have a chance. I need to look at the rules here. Trauma team, I've got it up. Let's see, body sculpting. No. Elective surgery. Parts can be summoned by dialing 911. You're equipped to trace the origin of the source. It's billed from the moment you call until delivery to the hospital. Dozen or more trauma teams. How long does it take? I'm sure I've seen this before. Trauma teams can be summoned. Contact source. You may opt to carry a dead man transmitter, which activated the moment your brainwave pattern fails. Pass it. 20 miles. Okay. So yeah, what are the rest of you doing? Is Milosh is being dragged off and Trauma Team is being called.
I pick up Akio
Yeah.
and I would like drag him towards the family, but I got another one that better be enough room for two.
Yeah. So you guys come out and the Trauma Team is a couple districts over. They're in the center of town essentially. It takes 15 minutes, but eventually wee woo, you hear the sirens, and these aerodynes arrive, flying cars. They come down. Let me see. So, that was annoying me, honestly. But these aerodynes come down, and there's a few of them. Because basically, Vlad mentioned, like, please bring more than one. We have several bodies on Clinton Street. And yeah, like you guys out in the street, your friends are bleeding out. Did you bring the android or are you leaving her? Fuck it.
Fuck the android.
Right, she's just lying in the gutter. Just fuck. And you still no sign of Carol or Johnny.
That's alright, more money
They
for
pieced
us.
out basically. Didn't seem like it was worth it. But let me Google something real quick. Resurrect. Nope. Okay, let me see. Maybe if I type in. Nope. Fuck. I'm sure I've seen rules for this shit when you like die. Or I think it might be in the death saves part. Let me just check this. Because I think there's some rules that need to be made. Friday night. Trauma team. Stabilization. 115. Death state. Medical tech. Okay, so here we go. First aid, med tech. Elective surgery. Oh no, I've just blew past it. Let's say you have this. You're dead. You're dead because 21st century medicine is so good at reviving the clinically dead. Trauma Team Inc., the world's largest paramedical service, with offices worldwide, have established 10 levels of death, each succeeding level a measure of how difficult it will be to revive the patient. This measuring system is called death state. For every minute that you are clinically dead, your death state increases by 2 levels. 3 minutes pass before the trauma... Oh, the trauma team takes 3 minutes to arrive. So not 10. Oh no, that's if they do. They're in aerodynes. I'll say it takes like 4 minutes. So... Oh shit. Alright, so the people who are dead, you guys get ferried away, and as they're, like, they've got state-of-the-art tech, and they're starting to try and revive you, I need Milosh and Akio to roll me a d10. And it needs to be higher than a 4.
Don't tell me the odds. Oh, fuck.
Well, it needs to be a 4 or higher, because you've been dead for 4 minutes. Luckily, They bring you back from the brink of death, and you aren't conscious. You're in a coma, each of you. Did you guys go in the medivacs with your friends or what?
I'll be a
No?
no.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, one sec.
I guess that.
Alright, so if you came aboard, you get to the hospital, it's state of the art, and they rush you guys into surgery and start trying to like heal you up, and they've got all these like robots and shit doing like most of the surgery. It takes a week passes if you guys have the case, no sign of Carol, and well, before that the doctors approach the two who are still alive, and they start asking you like, who's got the funds for this? Do they have insurance? As he stares at you blankly. Kent and Ace.
Alright.
We
Hello? You there?
You guys hear me?
I hear you, Jordan.
You're dead.
Andrew?
Hello?
Can you not hear Jordan?
Hello?
No, I missed what you said. I missed what you said, Jordan.
The doctors approach Kent and Ace and say, who is paying for this? Do they have
That's it.
insurance? And if so, provide the documents, please.
It's my reaction.
I said, they don't have insurance, I'm gonna pay for it.
Okay. To bring for the surgery, for the surgery itself, for both of your friends, and like you can see that on the outside or sort of on the outer parts, there's some police arriving of the room at this like nice white hospital. It's like a high-end hospital, and they start to arrive as you like peer over the doctor's shoulder, and yeah, the doctor says, in order to for the surgery, it will be 5,000 euro bucks each, and to maintain their for every day after that, to maintain them here at the hospital, it's an additional 200 a day in order to heal them up each. Says, do you have the funds for this?
I open up the briefcase
Okay.
and I take out.
It's Monopoly money.
That's-
No, I'm just kidding.
I close the briefcase, I keep it for myself. I give the doctor $1,400
Okay.
to cover both their surgeries and a day extra for recovery.
The doctor says they probably won't come to consciousness for a few days.
Alright, you fucking twist my arm a little more, doctor.
S-
And I give him a wee bit extra, like, I give him like another. How much is in the briefcase?
30k altogether.
I give him another. So How many days did they say?
It says
3?
three. It's like
or so?
ish, 3-ish. It depends.
Yes. So that's 600. I got him 2,000. I say you keep it quiet from the cops. I give him the 2,000.
Shit. Make a
You
make
know,
a fast.
Doctor, Clive thingy,
Mm.
Bob. You came up, sorry, sir.
2,000. Alright, make a fast talk at +8.
Okay, hell.
Crit. He takes the money and says, "Alright, look, keep it down, and then gets over a nurse. It's like, take them to the back. And like, the nurse sort of gestures to you guys to get out and follow her. And he's like, and then like he's like, as you look back at him, he says to you, "I'll keep it down. Don't worry about it. It was an accident."
Ah, boy. As most things,
Yeah.
Doctor.
Some time goes by. So some days you guys are living at large, alive with your funds. You've got the evidence still of Brightman. I don't know if you want to do anything with that. Kent has a scoop, a chance to become the journalist he was always meant to be.
What a scoop.
2 scoops of vanilla. But in the days that they're recovering, would you guys like to do anything? As this is like the closing part of the one shot. We're sort of closing
say
up.
to
You've
Ken.
got your friends in the hospital. They'll come to consciousness in a few days. You've left the hospital. It's the first day. Seemingly, not scot free, but you know, could have went worse. Could have went better.
We got about as much as we were told we were going to get. I divvy up the money equally.
Between you and Kent.
No, about 4 of
They,
them.
Yeah,
they
we
two
don't
are in the
like- we don't-
hospital.
For when to return.
Yeah, for when they
Okay,
come
you
back.
keep it in the hideout or something. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the first thing. Okay,
give
you
Kent
guys
his.
get at the back of the hospital. Where do you go?
Back to the hideout.
Yeah, back to the hideout. No go in his fucking skinnies, and that's
Yeah,
why
you
that's
guys make your way back. It's getting like, you know, it's still
Either
it's
or.
not long after midnight. This, I know a lot. The combat takes forever. It's actually really short, but you guys make it back to your sketchy ass apartment. Box of evidence in hand, pile of cash, and you start divvying out between the 4 of you, getting it ready for when your friends finally recover. And anything else you'd like to do over the next few days?
I want to. I say again, do we burn the evidence or do you want this for a story?
I can keep it safe. I've got a storage. Keep these documents.
Could come in handy for your later life, kid. I give Ace the. Not Ace, fucking. I give Kent the evidence.
Yeah. If you turn on the TV, there's a news story running.
Looking for
It's
these
like,
people.
you know, journalists there, and you know, there's a girl journalist for Night City News, and she's like, "Here, an exclusive, network news, 54, journalist Barry found dead at the scene, and surprisingly with Joshua Brightman, also suspected the Night City stalker, with no evidence to back it up." And like there's all police tape and shit all around this little dank alley. You know, sirens went up. Like, you guys called the trauma team, so you know the siren, like the police shortly followed after, and they're investigating what's going on. It's like the perpetrators are still at large and all this other shit. But yeah, maybe lay low for a bit.
The front page news, lad. Look what we did.
Yeah, we always seem to make a scene.
Someone does.
Okay, so
Someone
we're
lends
not
us
talking
the
about it.
sign.
We're not talking about it.
Akio and Milosh, you awake, seemingly no time passed in a hospital bed. You're still fucked. You're heavily wounded. You're in critical 4. You're just out of mortal, both of you. And you're in a ward, so you're next to each other. And there's nothing but a curtain separating you. And a nurse comes in, opens the curtains, and is like, "Oh, wakey, wakey! Look who's up!" It's like, "Karen, they're awake." Calls out to another nurse, and another nurse comes over, and you guys are just like out of it on morphine. There's healed up holes in your body, practically naked.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, you're in the hospital gowns. You seemingly just blacked out in the alleyway and you've woken up in a hospital.
Go back to sleep.
I bet I did good idea.
Another day passes. You heal up another 2 hit points, and they tell you, like, basically, right, that's it. Your term's up. This is all that's been paid for. Time to leave. And they start, like, the nurses start taking out your, like, IVs and stuff like that, and they swiftly kick you out of the hospital. And you're still beat the shit up. You're not feeling too good. And yeah, you maybe had visits from your friends and stuff in the meantime. But what do you guys do once you leave the hospital?
Find my moped.
Oh my god.
Wait, did you take the moped? No, you never. So the moped would have been outside the gang place, the hideout.
Goddamn. I call an Uber.
You get to your hideout, and
The bed's blocked the door again.
yeah, your
So you
phone
check.
rings, Milosh.
Ring, ring,
Ring
ring.
ring. As you answer it, it's Vlad. He's like,
My
like,
boy.
"Oh, comrade, an answer this time. It seems you're well."
Alive, for that
Says,
matter.
"You're very welcome. That's 2 you owe us.
What do you mean?
Also, do not forget you owe us some funds. Plus, we did save your life." He says, "Do you not? Well, of course you don't remember. Your head was blown off." And they have he has a
Oh, you're lying. You're full of
he has a
shit.
chuckle. He's like, "Look, this fucking robot man came and he shot everyone to shit. And you were dying, so we had to phone the trauma team, you see. I have been phoning you, I've been calling you every day since. It has been 4 days, my friend."
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on me, eh? Phoning me, making sure I was okay. Not showing
He
up.
says, yes, of course, I've been busy and I know you'd be okay.
Well, guess what, pal? My pockets are busy as well. I owe you a favor, and that's all.
2 favors.
1.
2.
1.
He hangs up.
Fuck you, too.
You guys get to the hideout, and for the sake of this, you get there, like, I don't know, mid-evening, and your buds are there, and you guys, as you're sitting in the hideout, don't know whatever the fuck you've been doing since all this transpired. Probably laying low, waiting for the heat to die down, or if Cam wants to do something with the evidence, maybe he's doing that, or maybe he's waiting until everyone's all good. But you hear the beep at the door, and the door unlocks, and in walks Akio and Milosh, all wrapped up in bandages and just not looking good.
Oh, zombies, Ken.
Back in one piece, I see.
I lived, bitches.
And I'm like, you want your money then?
What? Of
I
course.
said, do you... Of course he said. Of course he said. Well, tough shit. I spent your share of
What fucking answer
back
did
to
you
life.
expect? I'm like, nah, just keep it, pal. You worked for it. It was all me. I deserve my part.
You were looking for a fucking dead man's keys for his car. That's all you've done ever since you died.
I did good though.
You know I had to pay you, use your fucking share of the money to fucking get you alive again.
Oh, did you? Aye.
I did. Same
I
for
suppose that's worthy of a TY.
Yeah, you do owe me. But you're lucky I'm a nice guy and I throw them their share of the money. Obviously, it's like all like wrapped up in not bandages and like plastic bands.
Yeah, how much is it?
It'll be if it was 30k, and then the 14,
Mm-hmm.
and the 16,
Mm-hmm.
that leaves 14 divided by 4.
Mm-hmm. So 3k each?
But it's 3k each.
No, that's 12. So how much is left altogether? 14 or 12?
14, yeah, so it'll be about 12. No,
There
3,250.
you go.
Right? Yeah.
You each get 3,250 euro bucks chucked at you.
Thanks.
And since the hospital kind of wrapped you up and stuff, Akio, you probably have to like change the dressings and tend to yours and Milosh's wounds over the next week or so. But eventually you will sort of heal up and yeah, you be able to get back to whatever shit you be getting up to after that. But you're now in possession of a bunch of Euro bucks, which that was like 1,000 more than you would have gotten if Carol, like everything went okay and Carol was around. Plus, you'll learn stuff. You've got some experience. You live and you learn. Take cover. It's good.
Buy a helmet. Check.
Helmets are OP, really. Like a motorcycle helmet's 5 SP, but it's really like double that because you negate like 10 damage from a 5 SP helmet. But just as like a closing montage of what you'd be getting up to afterwards, we'll start with Ace. What does Ace do with his money, and what does he get up to after this is all sort of been and gone? The heat's died down. What are you doing?
He would invest in some new band members. he would call up little Johnny and tell him, "I've got your cut, son," and he'd give him his half because he's mad at honor, right?
Alright.
Have a little Johnny stick through it. They ditch fucking Victoria and fucking Barry, or whatever the fuck his name was. I forgot
Elizabeth.
already. Fucking wee
The drummer.
Lizzie. Wee Lizzie the drummer.
Yeah, so basically
And
you
we
don't
go
cut
and-
them, you leave the band. Because they all stay together.
Hey, this is my band. I fucking cut them.
Okay. In
We-
your
we
mind
are
you
s-
cut them,
we are
but
s-
in reality they get a new singer.
Nah. And then we hit the big time. We just go.
No, you...
We evolve the new metal
Okay.
into synth metal.
Oh god. Yeah.
And we tackle the fucking synthwave, naughty word.
Do anything with your funds.
Mm. Nah, I'm trying to think what you would do. I think you would start like trying like start like drug trafficking or something.
Nice.
Like something a wee bit dodgy.
Yeah, you.
On the
I
side.
mean, this was. Yeah, you got your contact now, Jerome.
Yeah, my
You
boy
can get in
Jerome.
there, and you get addicted to super stims.
I'm okay. I guess. Could be worse, could be same. Sounds cool.
How about Kent? What's he get up to?
I'll lay low again, carry on my investigation on unnamed CEO,
Hmm.
which I don't think was established, and put some of the money away in savings in case I need to go off the radar again.
Alright, Saiyans. Do you do anything with? Because I think Ace handed you the evidence. Do you do anything with Brightman's stuff? Because you've seen the news
I
and
don't-
stuff. You know they still don't know if he actually was a Night City Stalker. They might have just thought he committed like another crime or whatever. They don't have sufficient evidence for it.
I like to try and sell the information
Alright.
to people who need it.
Yeah, you could do like a big corp or like.
Sell the dirt.
So yeah, you probably get a fair bit of money for that. Like, not as much as Carol was gonna get because you're probably not that. You're probably not gonna like try and get companies outbidding each other. But you get like a solid 15-20K out of it. How about Milosh? What's he get up to? You're recovering. You've just recovered. Finally, Akio's been tending to your wounds tenderly, probably. I don't know. I assume so. Unless the gang's broken up.
On the kitchen table.
What does Milosh get up to?
Looking at Gumtree for a new car. Called the cash now.
Yeah,
So.
like what kind of car? Like a muscle car or like a coupe?
It's gonna be a Chevy
Alright,
from 72.
sure. Yeah, I mean, you're probably. I don't know actually. You might have the money for that. Like, if you continue working and doing shit with the family and stuff, you probably end up accumulating the funds. And, Akio, what's he get up to?
I tracked down that robot woman, fix her up, Alaya,
Yeah.
and return her to working condition. And she helps me work out in my shop, and I live happily ever after.
Yep. That sounds like it. There's a lot of, shit there, but yeah. I thought you were gonna say you tracked down the cybernetic guy who's been making the like dodgy shit. But
I've got PTSD now. I don't go anywhere except my house and shop.
yeah, you guys, this is probably the biggest job you guys have taken on. It's always been small arms deals and like dumb shit. You're little, you're really small, but this is kind of like solidified you in like the big time of the gang syndicate, I guess, the crime syndicate, and you're every now and again, at least, yeah, you guys probably get recognized on the streets as the ones who took down the Night City Stalker, but only on the streets. It's like unofficial, just through the grapevine, as it is, and the lowlifes kind of recognize you guys as not local heroes, but they respect you more, and your names are now circulating for the downtown district, and perhaps you have some prospects who wanna join up and help. But that concludes our Cyberpunk one shot, I guess.
We did it, guys.
One shot.
Our one shot is
Hell yeah.
over. Yeah.
That was a long night.
Yeah. Woo. Cyberpunk is a thing. That's probably not the best tabletop RPG to start on, Craig.
No, it's certainly
It's
not.
super complicated. Oh my god.
It's a great setting, but
Yeah.
it's super deep.
The thing is, yeah, stop streaming. But yeah, the thing